Good afternoon, it's Chris Adams. I'm the co-founder and chief technology officer of gShift Labs. This is our August installment of our Web Presence Wednesday. It is a monthly webinar series. What we do is we like to focus in on all the changes, all the search engine and social changes that have occurred over the last 30 days, and really what are the most important ones and how does that impact your organization? What opportunities does that create for you? In August, we talked about a little bit about Google Plus and Google Webmaster. What we're also going to be looking at is YouTube. We come up with a YouTube guide on how to really optimize your channel, which we call your presence. Each video, how do you socialize and analyze your YouTube videos? We're also going to dive into our web presence optimization software, and we're going to look at how easy it is to track the metrics around YouTube, the social signals that are being produced by it, and also how many views each video is getting. And also the ultimate question today as well is, how does that video rank on YouTube? How does it rank in my Google organic search results? So we can answer all of those questions today, and we're going to look at a test account and we're going to look at some of their data. Let's get started. Google Plus signals. This is an example of a signal that gShift produced based on our last guide on blogging, really around blogging and SEO. What we did was we just created a nice little post which linked it to our website, which contains the PDF guide on blogging. And this would be an example of a social signal rather than just a post on Google+. The difference being is that a URL is used to push people to our website. And therefore that particular page and domain is kind of credited with a social signal. Google is really looking at these things as a metric in their organic search algorithm. So you might ask, what is winning between, do I socialize a URL to my website in Google+, or do I just do it in Twitter? The real answer from research that we're seeing right now is that Google is favoring a post or a social signal in Google+. It doesn't mean that you should not take that same URL and post it across the board with Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. However, Bing is listening to Facebook and Twitter more so than Google+, and that seems to be fairly obvious. So our winning strategy really is to post your content to all 4 major social sites, and when doing that, you can create some abstract for the post around that content. Another point that I should make, I'm thinking sometimes it's an obvious thing to make, but we need to really consider it, and that is we need to really make sure that the keyword phrase or a variation of the keyword phrase is mentioned in our posts, so that there's this scent of a keyword phrase being mentioned in the Google+. Plus, if Google crawls that and goes to your web page and that keyword phrase is there again, it's a great transition between the two, and it really sends a strong signal to Google that this content is optimized and relevant around this particular keyword phrase. And that's really how social and SEO are working together today. There were some interesting changes with Google Webmaster, and one of them was really around this notification around inbound links. What does that really mean? Well, inbound links kind of is more referenced around what some industry people call backlinks. So one of the quotes that Google put out was, fundamentally, it means we're distrusting some of your links to your site. So what that means is that Google's thinking about, hey, are these links on a spam farm, on some sort of, did you buy these links? They can detect that stuff nowadays. So if your company or organization has maybe purchased links in the past or did some sort of practices that Google thinks is not great, you might have a problem. We need to understand what those links might be. So you can, inside of Google Webmaster now, see what those links or those domains are that they're suggesting are not right. You can comment now and fill out a form saying that you can say, yes, I don't believe those are the right backlinks. We don't know for sure yet how that will work and if Google will actually honor that system. There is some suspicion that Google will move forward in actually allowing you to almost automate this within Google Webmaster. So we look forward to that kind of information from Google, and we really love the idea that Google is being more forward thinking when helping us or helping people with their search engine optimization and their best practices. What else can we find in Google Webmaster? I personally like index pages. Index pages basically tell me a lot of things about your website. If you're adding new, fresh content, there should be a positive velocity of index pages. That means that your index pages should be increasing over time. If it isn't, there's a problem. The other idea or content that you get is the crawl issues. So if your website was down during the middle of the night, or a particular page has some sort of domain issue, or there's a 404 or some sort of 301 redirect that might have been on a web page, Google will list a crawl issue with that page. We need to understand these things and look at these things at least on a monthly basis to get a correlation of like, well, what's happening? And does that correlate, if there's a crawl issue, does that correlate with my web page going down in the ranking results or my domain? And there probably is a correlation between those two things. So inside of gShift software, you can get index pages. So we have that ability right now. So it's right there in front of your fingertips when you're looking at your data. You have that information so you can make those kinds of decisions. Are my index pages going up over time? And we will be adding more integrations with Google Webmaster as we move forward. All right, this is the fun stuff. YouTube algorithm changes. What's been happening in YouTube in the past has been that videos that had more views have been ranking higher than other videos. That doesn't mean that the video is actually better. So Google has looked at changing that up. So now it's looking at signals, comments, and full views. And those things will help you or help that video rank higher than just sort of broad views on that video. So the biggest piece that comes back to you is like put out quality videos and make sure the videos aren't too long. Make sure that they're actually condensed and succinct and that you're getting your point across right away. If you do those things and you're providing intelligence and value and knowledge, you will get signals which are positive reviews, positive comments, likes, and obviously, hopefully, people will share that video in hopefully Google Plus or in Twitter, which creates social signals. So those are pretty cool things. Now, the biggest piece too is that Google has put out some more information where you can put some more detail in around your channel, the description around your company, making sure that keyword phrases are in that description. And then also the biggest thing that's changed in the July timeframe is that Google has raised the priority of YouTube videos in their organic search results. So it means that videos are showing up more and more when searching on Google. This is quite interesting. And again, it references back to the fact that YouTube needs to be part of your web presence today. It is here to stay. Video is a new form of communication that has been taking off. We urge you at gShift to consider doing videos and blog posts together, correlating blog post content with a short video, with the sort of being optimized around a certain keyword phrase that might describe a service or a product that your company is offering. So really take advantage of YouTube now before other businesses start to get on the bandwagon. Let's take a peek at the social or the YouTube SEO how-to guide, basically optimizing all of these things that we have. And we're going to take a peek at the document now, and we're going to get it started. So I'm going to pull it up, and that is our blog post. There is our blog post guide right now, but I'm going to look at our YouTube guide, and it's coming up now. All right, YouTube guide SEO. So this is going to be available on our website very shortly. We make an introduction on really the facts around why YouTube is very important as another channel as part of your web presence. And then you can see how they've adopted the fact that when people are looking at your videos, they can start to socialize these videos. It makes it really easy for them to push it out to Google Plus or share it on Twitter or Facebook. So this is very, very cool stuff. And again, it's all about social signals. And what's happening is that Google is linking your YouTube channel now to your web or your website, and it kind of knows that this YouTube channel belongs to this particular website. They can start to correlate that, and that might even help you in your organic search results. We give you tips on how to optimize the actual channel with your titles, descriptions, and tags. We go into actually each video and how you're documenting it. I want to concentrate here now on tags. We need to put our own keyword phrases in, but we also want to choose a few tags that YouTube is suggesting, because those are kind of content channel chat tags, and you need to be found in those as well. So choose a few of your own, plus then choose some of what YouTube is recommending. Here's an example of just setting up your channel. The new piece right here is the tagging at the actual channel level. So it's looking at, what keyword phrases should I get these videos to show up for. So you can, if you haven't done that yet, you should be taking advantage of that. The cool part too is you can brand your YouTube channel now. So you can have a background image which has your company colors. We suggest highlighting other social ways of connecting to your organization as part of that image. Very similar to what you'd be doing on social sites like Twitter. Each video should be socialized. I'm going to go down to an example here of my last Web Presence Wednesday last month in July, where we talked about blog post optimization and really how to drive blog posts and use them and create social signals around them. Again, this is an example of us publishing that. This is actually publishing our video in Facebook around that content. You can analyze things really quickly. So inside of gShift, this is just a screenshot in our guide. Once you authorize access to YouTube, we can start to understand how your videos rank in YouTube, also in Google. We provide all the metrics and summary information around how many people are subscribing to your channel, how many people have viewed each video, how many people liked it or commented on it. So all of these things do matter, and it's really simple to monitor inside of gShift. So I urge you to download this guide in the future, take advantage of it, and optimize your YouTube web presence. Let's dive into the application now, our software app. It's our Web Presence Optimizer. This is our demo account, which is a real estate agency. We're just going to move over to there's dashboards across the board where we take advantage of everything to do with search and social. So we do have our keyword rankings and analytics and tracking of blog posts and news clippings and social sites under external pages. We do have our whole social area where we're really measuring the metrics for each of the major social platforms, all the backlinking information and competitor intelligence that you need. So gShift does offer you a comprehensive way as a marketer to understand exactly everything that's happening around your web presence, and I can generate really great, accurate reports every week or every month or every quarter for your management team, or if you're an agency, you can white label these reports and provide them to your clients on a monthly basis. Let's take a look at YouTube. So pretty simple. I've already authorized YouTube for this company. We can start to see data between the last 30 to 90 days for this organization. And I'm seeing my video views, my totals over time in terms of channel views, comments, or subscribers. What we can do is we can kind of come in here and we can take a look at all the keyword phrases that are these videos are ranking for. So for example, if I was searching on buried condominiums, there is a video that ranks #1 on YouTube for that. And then we can kind of go over to the keyword ranking area, and we can see how that video actually ranks as well inside of Google. So those are the things that you can quickly do as a marketer within gShift to really understand how I'm doing on YouTube in terms of metrics, social signals, and how they rank. Everything that you really need to know. Very simple, very easy to set up, Again, if I wanted to set this up and I haven't done it yet, I come over here to my configuration area, I add my YouTube account, authorize it, and it's done. And gShift immediately starts tracking your metrics, social signals, and ranking data. So again, it is that simple, and in minutes of time, you can have this information. Let's just go back to the conclusion, which is, again, using Web Presence Optimizer in your marketing practice, getting YouTube authorized, getting this data in here, and measuring it. Measuring is the first step towards getting success. You can start seeing patterns in which videos are working, which videos are not working. So we need to understand these things. This is our Web Presence Wednesday session. We do these every month, so please listen to our Twitter channel or our Google Plus channel to find out what our next subject is next month. And you can do that, again, you can follow me at Chris H. Adams on Twitter. What we do is we typically put out information throughout the month. These sessions here are around condensing what is the most important as a marketer, what you should do or know, how you can take advantage of this quickly to create opportunity and lead before your competition does. Please download the YouTube guide. Again, next month we're going to go very, very deep on Google Plus and really how to engineer that for your brand, your company page, and really drive social signals using Google Plus, because we really need to concentrate on that and start using that system, because it really is helping with your Google or organic Google search results. Thank you very much.